What do we got this time?
Man, we got round 6
Round 6
of viewer tattoos.
Can you believe that many people are
I
sending
cannot.
to hear what I think about?
I know. It blows my mind every time.
I always think it's funny. Like, there is an irony, and I'm sure it's people have figured this out, of the guy who's blacked out all of his tattoos.
Yeah.
Judging their tattoos.
Yeah. I do think that we should get some people that are also, like, I mean, we got the blackout arm or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's just like just a black portion of skin that they've had blacked out, and it's just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you have to say about this?
It's cool, man.
That looks good.
Nice job.
Nice, clean, black,
Yep.
solid.
Cool.
Moving on.
Here we go.
Not much to say.
All right, so round 1. Ouch.
Yep, that does look ouch. But other than the stuff real deep in the web, ironically in the web,
The web.
I think, and you can see some of it's healed. This has been done more than once.
Oh, yeah.
You can see some of the lines haven't been rerun. Those are presumably the ones that were done well enough they didn't need to. Mm-hmm. This is what I would say do for a palm tattoo.
Yeah.
This is super, super thick lined. Like, it looks like those lines were, like, broadened after. Mm-hmm. And I think it's got a real good chance of staying. Obviously, we see some of the lines have already stayed. But, like, this was done, almost 3 years ago?
Yep.
None of the lines are gone. It's
Yeah.
a little blown out.
You only did it the once, right?
One time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, yeah, some of the lines are a little blown out, and that's perfectly cool. That's
Yep.
kind of what you want.
Yeah, of course. It's a palm.
Right.
It's got its own vibe, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to get a fine-lined palm very easily.
No. No, it's
there-
going to go away.
Yeah, there are people who can do some pretty crazy stuff like Luke Ashley.
Oh, man.
But
It's amazing.
For most people, you just want to go with a super, super bold line like this, and you got a chance.
My only critique, I would dot in that spider,
Oh, I think so, for sure.
right?
You could definitely get some detail in the spider.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But it's impressive that we know it's a spider, and we're pretty sure it's going to stay.
Oh, yeah.
So then if you can get the lines to stay, I think you can get dots to stay just as easily.
I would agree.
Dots get that maximum depth.
How is it healing a palm?
Actually, I didn't mind.
Really?
Like, it was easier than I expected it to be. The first day or two, it was crap, but after that, you're pretty well good.
Crazy.
Yeah, like it just kind of does its own thing. It's easier
Yeah, I guess.
than the fingers.
The palm just always is regenerating, I guess, too. So
Yeah, the fingers are way harder.
crazy.
Like, I would imagine his finger tattoos on the inside were harder to deal with.
It looks like it hurts so bad.
Yeah, I should get around to doing something on my inner fingers too eventually. I honestly just have no idea what I want to do with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's the same reason I haven't done the other palm yet too, because I'm just like, what do I do with it? I don't want to just put something there just to have something there,
That's fair.
because that's what I did with the first one.
Got to put some time into it. Well, it's cool, though, so.
Yeah, I like the moon, but
All right, round number 2.
see, I like this one a lot because of all the eyes. I'm a big fan of eyes, right?
Well, that's good.
If you don't know.
I'm a fan of eyes, so
Yeah.
there's eyes.
I had an eye on the back of my neck, and I had like 2 little swords on the sides of my neck, and they both had eyes in them.
Yep.
I got a giant eye here. You know, I've got the eyes in the back. Like, I've got the spider eyes now. Like, I love eye tattoos.
They're so cool.
So this is like a whole design of eyes.
Do you think this is going further? You think this is going to be like the whole head, or is this just here? Or down the neck, maybe?
I would imagine that this evolves into the sides and the top of the head. I don't think it carries on lower.
Oh, okay, yep.
I think something else might build up into it eventually.
Yeah, fair.
Though.
They've left good room around the neck to build into something that in that kind of like V
Yeah,
shape.
for sure. And it's also difficult to tell if there's going to be any more done to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, because I could see color being added to this. I could see, like, psychedelic colors being added to this.
But at the same time, there's enough there that I already know what it is.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I could see stylistically.
Don't have to mess with it too much.
Stylistically, you could wear this as it is.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you wanted.
Yeah, it's dope.
So I do like this one quite a bit. Obviously, there's some things that could have been done better. But
As with most things, yeah.
as with most things, I think this is a really unique piece. And I'm
cool
happy
design.
to see this one for sure.
You think it was drawn on, or you think that's No, I think that's stencil.
I think it's stenciled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
That's cool though, man.
Yeah, I think that was stenciled for sure.
I love the world of tattooing. It's getting so wild.
Yeah, especially when you get viewer submissions like this, you see some really different stuff.
Well, the first two in here is a palm in the back of the head. Like, I love that. I love that, man.
And two I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Right? So
it's sweet. Round number 3.
So, the feet tattoos, well, I think they could have been done a little more realistically. I'm pretty sure they're fairly old.
Really?
Like,
yeah,
I think,
probably.
I think they look like they're pretty old, and they're standing pretty well.
Yeah, they are.
Like, the colors are pretty in there.
Yep.
The one on the purple and the green, that's a strange color combination.
A little bit.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Well, you gotta try some stuff, I guess.
I think if I were wearing either owl, I would take the one with the tree growing out of it.
Yeah, I do too. I like it. I do like the golds in both, like the filigrees towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
My thing is, why not add a tree to the other side too?
I wonder if that's the plan.
I mean, but how old do you think these are?
Pretty old.
Like,
but like, when people get into that thing of like, oh yeah, I got this sweet idea, and then they get to a point, and then it's like, oh right, life kind of comes into play.
Life comes into it. That was me. Like, I had my half sleeve forever, like both half sleeves forever, and I was like, eventually I'm gonna have the money and the time to get to this, but I was like 5 years later.
Well,
then it started getting like
that is eventually
really rapid growth with it, right?
Yep.
You get to that place in your life where now you have the time and the focus for it.
Yep.
But you don't always so this might just be all they can do for now.
Yeah.
Who knows how it will progress? But I don't hate this.
No, yeah, me neither. I like this style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's like a little. Is that an eye in the tree?
You're just seeing eyes everywhere.
I might be just seeing eyes.
I think there's an eye in there, but like at the same time, it's like probably a hollow.
Yeah, I could see that.
It definitely looks like an eye to me.
Yeah, this is pretty cool though. Interesting.
Yep, I like it. And next up,
so this is like a sort of like a Biomech black sleeve.
Yeah, I like it.
It's really neat. Yeah, I like the highlight in the green.
Oh yeah, yeah. All that green is like that's done very well.
Yeah. So it looks simple, but this would be hard to orchestrate, I would imagine.
To have it look right?
Yeah.
So tough.
Yeah.
Biomech's hard, man. Like doing Biomech the right way, that's really tough.
It's one of the few styles I have no experience with. I've had none of it on me. I always find that these pieces have to be done big.
Yes.
Like you can't just have like a little
tiny Biomech.
Yeah, I got a little Biomech on my sleeve. What the fuck are you talking about? A little. It has to be the whole goddamn thing, bro.
It was a flash piece of Biomech.
In my understanding, it's to make that whole limb look like it's almost like not of this world.
Yeah.
Right? Like that whole arm is like
Alien basically. Yeah. And it looks like that. Like that's damn cool. There's just some guys, man, that like they seem to understand the look of Biomech, because this is like you have to draw this on. There's no stenciling this. This is all from mind.
It has to be, because everyone's arm is different.
Yeah.
Like you do my arm and then you do Kevin's arm, and it's going to be completely different design.
It's kind of like that Geiger guy. Like he sees the world that way. Like that's his art, and I think this falls in a similar vein of like if you can't see this like on a bare arm, you're not going to do it very well.
Yeah, I think the bold choice of doing all the solid black really makes that green pop.
Oh, it's sick.
And the transition points between it are really eye-catching.
And this isn't even in good lighting. Like,
no,
if this was in good lighting,
mass photo.
Yeah, if this was in good lighting, this would be sick.
Yeah, it makes the contrast of the really bright greens and the negative space makes that black look way darker even.
Yeah.
Too. That's another thing with blackouts. If you get some skin breaks in there, it really makes the black look darker.
Oh yeah, and it makes all that stuff on top look really pushed out, like really 3D.
Yeah, it's sitting in the forefront for sure.
I would love to know the artist. If this is your tattoo, if you wouldn't mind commenting below, just let us know who the artist was.
Yeah, I'd love to see if they do any more of this stuff.
Yeah.
And they get a follow from me.
Oh, for sure. And I would love to know kind of timeline. How long did this take?
I'm thinking for this whole sleeve, I'm going to go 8 to 10 sessions.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
for
what
sure.
I would think.
For sure. If you do it in stages, probably lined it out first and then built.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a commitment, but that looks sick. It paid off.
Yeah, it looks great.
All right, now for our last and final, we go from cool tattoos to super cool tattoo.
Oh yeah, we had to have at least one of these.
Yeah, everything was cool and good, and now we have super good.
Yeah, so this is instantly my favorite. As I've probably established by now, I love these guys.
Oh yeah.
But this skull, as poorly done as it is, in a way, is also very well done.
It's magical.
Because you're like, oh yeah, of course it's a skull and crossbones with a top hat. There's no hard time figuring out what this is.
You're right about that, yes.
That is
very correct.
Boldly what it is.
Unapologetically, if you will.
I don't know that I would associate it with Gangster. You know, like this guy looks like more like a carnival kind of skull.
I was hoping that said groovy. It's not.
No,
it's Gangster.
Keep it Gangster.
But keep it groovy would be so cool.
Yeah, that would have made it even more ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it.
So this is up way high up on the hip area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
I would think so too.
Or is it
a hairy shoulder?
A hairy shoulder. Yeah, it looks
Could be
like
a hairy
leg,
shoulder. Yeah, I think so too. That's big too. If that's on a thigh.
Yeah, I know that changes it.
That's bold.
Because like you kind of think of it as a little sticker, but then if you think it's on a thigh, it's like, holy crap, that's huge.
Substantial.
Yeah, that's a big skull.
Do you think this was Flash?
I think this is either Flash or like a tattoo apprenticeship type thing, where it's like go tattoo yourself.
Oh yeah.
Like I could see something like that too. Now, obviously, I don't know, but I think that a lot of these little guys like this are like, you have to do 10 tattoos on yourself before you tattoo someone else. Some old apprenticeships were like that.
I still think that's the good way to do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like Terry's got 150 hours into his body.
Are you planning on tattooing yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, like tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Exciting. What are you going to do?
Do my knee.
Oh.
Yep.
So that'll be hard to keep yourself still.
I'm not thrilled about it.
Well,
but I want it done. So
to be fair, I don't find the knee is that painful.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I find it's pretty tolerable.
Yeah.
The knee ditch, however, is a complete departure.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's up there more like an 8 and a 9 for me.
Well, it's like the elbow ditch, but it's giant.
Yeah, it's such a giant elbow ditch.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's way worse than the armpit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People are afraid of the armpit. Don't get your knee ditch done then.
Well, armpit's not the thing. It's the lead up. Lead up to the armpit is like tickly and gross.
Yeah, the armpit's nice and solid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It feels
meaty.
muscular. Yeah. Take a beating.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's far from this guy.
Yeah. No, this guy is a whole nother level.
Put this guy in your armpit.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it Gangster.
It should be keep it groovy though, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because he's so fun.
Yeah.
Look at how fun he is.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Oh yeah.
Can I just talk about how much I love these red highlights?
I know. Me too.
It makes him look evil, but at the same time, he's got a smile.
Oh yeah.
So it offsets it.
Yeah, he's gangster, but happy about it.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Awesome. So yeah, keep these coming.
Yes,
we absolutely love
some really good ones today.
Oh yeah, we're getting some really cool shit.
Yeah, we're starting to get we started out a little slow, but we're starting to get some really, really interesting stuff now.
Oh yeah, steam is picking up.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So keep it coming, and also send your questions for Ask Remy Anything.
Yes, please.
We will be answering your questions one at a time.
For sure.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be a blast.
Send them on over.